Hi everyone, my name is Mada because in Germany nobody can pronounce Mada nor Madalina, so I stopped even trying. So Mada, it will be for everyone. Imagine it the Romanian variation of Madalina. Now you found out my nationality as well, and I want to tell you the story of how I ended up in Germany. It was luck is a little word for my story. I would say I've been meaning to go to a Western country ever since I was in the beginning of high school. I realized that I don't want to stay in Romania just because I was born in Romania. I want to stay in Romania because I've seen something else and I think it's better to be at home. I'm in the phase of finding out how is it something else, and so far it has been a bit better, not gonna lie. And I moved to Germany almost 1.5 years ago. So far, it was a hell of a ride, especially the first year. They say the first year is the worst, but let's see. Let's see. I hope. I hope. To start from the beginning, I used to work for a German company in Romania, and I got to come a bit to Germany and experience a bit of the culture. I thought that, oh, it's actually nice to meet people that don't have societal communist traumas, and that their main focus is on growth and not on how to provide for your family. And overall, I decided to slowly start learning German, and just in case Germany would be an option. Then, when the moment of starting dating came, I happened to meet a German boyfriend, and now we live in German boyfriend's house. And I think I am beyond privileged to switch countries in this scenario, not in the scenario where you have to look for everything yourself. But the trade off was that I came here without a job. So I had to find one while I was adjusting to a new country, which was an understatement, the hardest thing I've ever done. And I think it was the hardest things I ever done mentally, because I got rejected, I would say, around 200 times. And it's not the amount of rejections that was painful, was the constant feeling of wondering with every one of them, what am I doing here? Because I'm trying to insert myself somewhere where I mainly felt like I don't belong. But through time, through patience, through consistency, through updating the way I was applying for jobs, the jobs I was applying for, I eventually found a really, really cool job in Cologne, which I enjoy. And I want to share with you through this small series how was it for me to come to Germany, how did I feel about Germans, how Romanian culture and German culture intertwine or not at all. And so far, what I can recommend you when you don't know what you want to do with your life, the best thing you can do is prepare just in case. So for me, I think my main regret is not learning proper German before I came to Germany and learning it only after, which costed me time, energy, tears, moments where I was asked by someone in the family to join them for something, and I understood we go to a market and there was no one selling anything in the cemetery, and that was a very surprising thing to find out this way, that I did not know the word for cemetery is Friedhof, by the way. And so you don't end up in a cemetery without knowing too. I have no idea how you can wish for something so vague and somehow life comes and puts all the pieces, and it's like, yeah, here it is. Here's what you want. It's just in German. You deal with it. You wanted it. That's how I felt overall. I don't regret it for a second. It was hard as hell, but at the same time, who speaks German? Ich. Ich. And I can mainly be grateful to Lingoda and to all the teachers that had the patience to explain time and time again that I'm not pronouncing correctly and I should work on my pronunciation or my grammar order, which is very hard because you put the verb in the end of the sentence. Like you have to carry the verb in your mind until the end of the sentence. Good luck. Anyway, I fully recommend you Lingoda, not only for German. They also have Italian, French, Spanish, business English in case you need it at work. And I was lucky enough that both my employer from Romania and my employer from Germany agreed to cover as training costs a part of the Lingoda training. And honestly, it was the most comfortable thing I found online, because you can book classes around the clock. Teachers are located everywhere in the world, native speakers, all of them. And I'm really recommending it. This, and maybe if you're not out of your mind, don't move to a new country until you find a job in that country, because also the market was bad. I think I was bad. The employers were bad. Many jobs were fictional because apparently companies do that, so they look like they're growing when they're actually laying off. But anyway, that's an episode in itself, how to apply for jobs when you come from another country and you want to come to Germany, because they're very specific, let's say. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. Let me know in the comments if I should be doing more of this, or if I should spare humanity of this and stop. That's also okay. We love critics. Comments are comments. Yeah, thanks a lot.